What's some popular self-care, self-love advice that is actually really toxic? So back when I was 27, I was single after a long relationship ended. My buddies kept telling me stuff like, "You deserve the best," and "There's someone perfect out there waiting." Social media was full of those motivational posts about not accepting anything less than your dreams. I took that advice and ran with it, hard. I started dating this girl named Emma. She was genuinely amazing. She worked as a nurse, volunteered at animal shelters on weekends, made incredible pasta from scratch, and actually laughed at my terrible dad jokes. But she had this thing where she'd bite her nails when she got nervous. Drove me crazy. I kept thinking, there's gotta be someone without this annoying habit. So I dumped her. Told myself I was being smart, not settling for less than perfect. Then there was Katie. She was studying to be a teacher, loved hiking, could fix literally anything that broke in my apartment. But sometimes she'd forget to text me back for hours because she'd get lost in grading papers or helping her students. My brain kept saying, the right person would always prioritize me. Gone. Next. Jessica came after that. She was funny, smart, had her own photography business, but she wasn't into sports at all. Like, would literally fall asleep during playoff games. I convinced myself that my soulmate would obviously share all my interests. Bye, Jessica. This went on for years. Every girl had something wrong. One talked too loud in restaurants. Another didn't like my favorite band. One girl's apartment was too messy. Another one's was too clean and made me feel weird about leaving my socks on the floor. I had a whole mental checklist. Had to love sports, be career-driven but not too busy, be funny but not funnier than me, be independent but always available when I wanted to hang out. The list kept growing longer. My friends started settling down, getting married, buying houses, having kids. I'd show up to their weddings thinking, poor guys, they're settling for these flawed women. But deep down, something felt off watching them so happy. Meanwhile, I was swiping through dating apps every night, going on first dates that never led anywhere because I'd find some deal breaker within an hour. Too much makeup, not enough makeup. Ordered fish instead of chicken. Didn't tip the server enough. Tipped too much. The worst part was when I'd meet genuinely great women who were interested. I'd sabotage it by looking for problems that didn't even matter. Like this one girl, Hannah, who was perfect on paper, but she used the wrong form of "your" in a text once. I actually ended things over that. 5 years of this. 5 whole years of rejecting amazing women because they weren't some impossible fantasy person who only existed in my head. Then last month, I was at the grocery store buying my usual sad bachelor dinner of frozen pizza and energy drinks. I heard someone call my name and turned around to see Emma, the nail-biting nurse I'd dumped all those years ago. She was glowing, absolutely radiant, wedding ring on her finger, pushing a cart with a baby carrier in it. Her husband walked up, this normal-looking guy who clearly adored her. She introduced him as Ryan, and he looked at her like she hung the moon. We talked for maybe 5 minutes. She told me about their life together, how he proposed on the beach where they had their first date, how he learned to cook her favorite meals when she was too tired after long shifts at the hospital. The baby started fussing, and Ryan immediately took over, bouncing him gently while making silly faces. After they left, I stood there in the frozen food aisle having this massive realization. Emma hadn't changed. She probably still bit her nails when nervous, but Ryan didn't care. He saw past that tiny flaw to all the incredible things about her that I'd completely taken for granted. That night, I went through my phone looking at old messages from all the women I'd dated. Emma sending me cute good morning texts. Katie sharing photos of her students' artwork. Jessica inviting me to gallery openings for her photography shows. All these amazing women who had genuinely cared about me, and I'd thrown them away over stupid, meaningless stuff. I started going to therapy because I realized this never settle mindset had turned me into a perfectionist nightmare.